Hey everyone, before I start today's video, I'd like to apologize for disappearing for 3 weeks. As some of you may know, I have mentioned being unmotivated in some of my recent videos, and it hasn't been any better. But once again, I will try my absolute hardest to make new videos. But again, I cannot guarantee that. So to anyone thinking about unsubscribing due to lack of uploads, I am once again very sorry. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. If you're new and you're interested in commentary, storytime, and rant videos, please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on post notifications. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and sharing this video with your friends as well. Let's see if we can shoot for 30 likes on this video. If we can reach that goal, that would be absolutely incredible. Every little bit of support helps this channel grow. With that all out of the way, in today's video I'll be talking about how I used to be into Bakugan when I was a lot younger. I will mention how I found Bakugan, the toys, the anime, the video game, some of the merchandise I used to own of Bakugan, and even tell a few stories about all of those here and there. So, without further ado, it's time to talk about Bakugan. Let's dive right into it. I found out about Bakugan when I saw my older stepbrother watching an episode of the anime. After watching with him, I remember just falling in love with it. It was just so entertaining watching the characters in the show throw these little ball things and then seeing those little ball things turn into a literal dragon. As a kid, seeing that made me wish Bakugan existed in real life. I don't know, just something about Bakugan made me feel, powerful and strong. Sort of like a constant flight or fight feeling. By the way, can I just say that the Bakugan theme song kicked ass? Oh, and speaking of Bakugan in real life... Guys, when I found out that there were Bakugan toys, I legit thought that I would be able to summon my very own Drago. However, that feature was exclusive to my imagination, unfortunately. But I realized that didn't matter since the toy itself was cool as hell anyways. Because first off, it's literally Bakugan in real life, duh. And secondly, they were able to pop open just like in the show. And that feature alone just blew my little 7-year-old mind away. Back then, when I saw the toy Bakugan pop up for the first time, I just thought, what sorcerer went into these toys? Not only that, but they also came with some cards that were magnets, which was how the toys were able to pop up just like in the show, which was a clever way to make the toy work with how it does in the anime. So to the person in the Bakugan marketing team who thought of that design choice, you deserve a gold medal and a well done from me. But yeah, the toys and the anime itself became pretty popular. So popular in fact that it spawned its own McDonald's Happy Meal versions. They were basically the same as the store-bought Bakugans, but they were bigger, made of mostly plastic, and they didn't really work as well. But that didn't matter because bigger is always better, right guys? Sadly, since the Happy Meal versions were nerfed versions of the store-bought toys, the cards peeled off after some time, and the Bakugans didn't stick to fridges. Let me tell you guys, the anime was entertaining to watch, and every time I came on Cartoon Network, I always knew that I was gonna have a good time. The best part about the whole anime is pretty much every single battle scene. It's pretty cool to watch, and I enjoy every second of it. Not only that, but the animation itself was very stellar and nice to look at. Honestly, my favorite character from the anime would probably be Marucho, since he has a funny voice.
Shun's our teammate, but we still need to take him down, TriStar!
But yeah, even to this day, I think the show is great. It was so great that it actually spawned a few tie-in games. Now, there were many Bakugan-related games, like the one that will be coming out next month, for example, but I will be talking specifically about the Bakugan game that I played when I was a child, Bakugan Battle Brawlers for the Wii. Remember when I said that I wish Bakugan were real when I was younger? Well, when I first played this game as a kid, that wish was pretty much fulfilled. That's because the game allowed for custom characters to be made, making it feel like you were a part of an episode of the Bakugan anime. Not only that, but on the Wii version of the game, it made you use motion controls whenever the game prompted you to throw your Bakugan like you were the one throwing the Bakugan. It was pretty cool. I'm not going to bother explaining the plot of the game since I never really paid attention to it as a kid, but the point is, the gameplay is pretty fun. The gameplay is basically throwing Bakugans onto some cards and battling your opponent's Bakugan with your very own Bakugan that you threw. When you battle an opponent's Bakugan, it gives you a minigame to play, and whoever wins that minigame gets a point. Another thing to point out is that if you have 2 of your own Bakugans on the same card, then you'll also be rewarded a point. It's pretty unique, and for those of you who are interested or curious, I suggest picking up a copy of the game. Even if it isn't the Wii version, it's still a pretty good time. The whole Bakugan saga does not end there, people. When I was younger, I used to own a Bakugan beach towel, which I still have to this day, but my family uses it as a washcloth now. Sounds weird, I know, don't judge me please, but, you know. Not only that, but me and my younger brother also used to own a Bakugan Halloween costume of Dan, and we would literally go trick-or-treating as Dan. To make sure we looked like him, we would also spike our hair just like what he has. Now that I think of it, me and my brother could have used swimming goggles to really complete our look. I also have a little story to tell about the costume. Back in 2nd grade, I went to this girl's Halloween party, and someone walked up to me asking who I was. So I said that I was Dan. And they looked at me and said, "Dan from Pokemon?" But despite that, I thought getting candy as Dan was fun. In conclusion, Bakugan was great and left a huge staple on my childhood. I still like it to this day, and if I have the time, I might even rewatch a few episodes of the anime. Also, the fact that there's a new game about it coming out next month shows that people are still loving Bakugan, which is great. It's nice to see this generation of kids enjoy something that I used to enjoy when I was younger. Anyways, that's all for this video. Before I go, I am again very sorry for disappearing for 3 weeks. I'll try my best to upload more often, but once again, I cannot guarantee that. So if you want updates on the channel, be sure to follow me on Twitter or join my Discord server, or both. But yeah, anyways guys, thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, turn on post notifications so you do not miss an upload, and leave a comment below telling me a few of your childhood stories that involve Bakugan. I enjoy reading every single comment I get. I'm Nick, and I'm out. Peace.